Star Wars: The Old Republic, The Threat of Peace, Part 2 of 3. Recently on Alderaan, delegations from the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic met to negotiate a peace treaty, and while the treaty was agreed upon, the Sith controlled the terms when Lord Angrel's simultaneous attack on Coruscant and the Jedi Temple were used to negotiate. As the Republic called a ceasefire across the galaxy, one bounty hunter, Braden, made a decision to continue after his bounty. But his plan backfired, and he ended up a captive of the Empire, on a ship headed toward Korriban. Also captured by the Empire on the same vessel is Master Darnala. She and Jedi Knight Satele Shan were headed to the Outer Rim to supervise troop withdrawals when their ship was attacked. Satele escaped in a pod and is headed to tell the Jedi Council of the Sith's breach of the treaty. Until then, the withdrawal from battle continues.
The truth is, we've been fighting a losing battle here, and I expected these withdrawal orders long before these treaty talks even began.
Hold on, General Burn. What about Demolition Squad 419? The entire squad's been in Imperial captivity at the Troida military workshop for weeks. We were planning a rescue.
At this point, I can't authorize any kind of operation.
You don't have to, then.
The Republic needs this treaty, Fortress. You can't.
I am just going out to see the stars. Easy enough.
I give you credit for courage, Jedi, but not subtlety. I sensed your eagerness from across the building.
Perhaps I was just eager for a challenge.
This challenge you will not overcome. Your lightsaber is nothing against the power of the dark side.
That's why I always carry it. I'll be leaving now, with Demolition Squad 419.
Rhodia has stayed loyal to the Republic through everything. You will regret abandoning us.
Ambassador Marish, we had no choice. It was sign the treaty or let the Sith destroy Coruscant.
I am done hearing excuses, Senator Amris. My people and I are going home.
Sometimes I worry that all the treaty did was delay the inevitable.
Have hope, my friend. We must trust that the Force is with us.
You might not feel that way after you hear what I have to say. The Senate's decided to delay the reconstruction of the Jedi Temple indefinitely. We just don't have the resources.
That is unexpected, but it is understood. The people come first.
Thank you for your patience. Someday, the temple will be rebuilt.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no death. There is the Force.
I am sorry to tell you, August, but the Senate voted to put off the rebuilding of the temple.
Perhaps that's for the best. My Padawan was in there.
You mustn't dwell on that, August. You have trained many Padawans and they need you now. One of them in particular. A potentially disastrous situation involving Fortis Gaul has developed on Balmorra. You must go quickly before things get out of control. Lieutenant Tavis has been assigned to this mission as well.
Of course, Master Zim. We'll leave right away.
My patience is wearing thin, Jedi. I want to know why, despite the treaty, your ship fired upon mine.
It was your ship that fired first, Captain. We both know you're only torturing me for your own sadistic pleasure.
I take no pleasure in this, but I will do whatever is necessary to learn the truth. When I return, I will give you one last chance.
I've never seen anyone survive so many jolts. Why not tell him what he wants to hear?
Because I know the truth.
Sure, but if you die in here, no one else is ever going to hear it.
Yes, they will. You will tell them.
Me? How exactly do you figure that? Hold on. Why don't you just bust out yourself?
I'm too weak. I'd never make it off the ship. All I ask is that you get a message to Jedi Knight Satele Shan and Jedi Master Zim on Coruscant.
You've got yourself a deal. You do realize the imps will kill you for this, right?
I'm prepared to accept the consequences of my actions.
Count on the Imperials to stash their prisoners' gear in the most efficient place, right next to prison.
Hey!
All right, a deal's a deal. I'll deliver your message. Just have to make one stop first.
We've got something here.
Looks like a Republic escape pod, and I am reading one life form on board.
Fresh merchandise for the Geonosis slave market. Let's pick it up.
Wake up, Master Jedi. It seems we have been found after all.
I don't think these are the kind of people we want to find us.
Orgus, get up here. I homed in on a Republic distress signal. Looks like we got here just in time.
Mandalorians?
Yeah, raiders. And I'm betting they won't give up their prize too easily. This is Lieutenant Tavis of the Republic military. I'll give you one chance to cease fire and depart the vicinity immediately.
We are Mandoati. We do not run.
We did give them a chance.
We did. Let's see who's in the escape pod.
We took the only escape pod the Envoy had. I don't know what happened after that, but I do know that the Imperials' attack came without any warning.
Master Zim and the Senate need to hear about this right away.
After that, we need to go after Master Darnala.
I don't think that's in the cards, kiddo. We're on an important diplomatic mission to Balmorra.
Diplomatic? The Imperials just restarted the war.
A little overdramatic, but she does have a point. What do you think, Orgus?
I must point out the fact that Jedi Shan was not on the ship's bridge during the attack. She cannot know.
Regardless, we should go back to investigate. But I'll need to consult Master Zim first.
Thank you, Master Orgus. And for the record, I was not being overly dramatic.
Whatever you say. Didn't realize my opinion meant so much to you.
Don't flatter yourself, Lieutenant.
There's no way he could have escaped without your help.
Your powers of deduction are astounding, Captain, I confess.
The penalty for aiding in a prison escape is death. And since you've still not explained why you attacked my ship, the bounty hunter was your prisoner so you can carry out the Jedi's execution.
I don't know how you ended up here, friend, but I am not the one you want to kill.
Nar Shadda's most notorious bounty hunter comes home to roost. Have a seat, Braden.
Appreciate you seeing me on such short notice, Nock.
Information is always valuable. From what you say, it sounds like the galaxy is back at war.
Someone seems to want it that way.
It makes no difference for you. Both Empire and Republic have a price on your head now. It might be wise to disappear.
Not yet. I have business to finish first. I was hoping you'd help me take care of it.
Of course. As long as you help me take care of some of my business in exchange.
The attack on the Envoy has many senators clamoring for a return to war.
Does that mean we're clear to pursue the Imperial transport ship and rescue Satelle's master?
Unfortunately, that would be pointless. We intercepted Imperial communications transmissions. Master Darnala is dead.
Hey, are you all right?
I don't know. Nothing makes sense right now.
I lost everyone I ever cared about in the war. I know how it feels. Just remember, we're all in this together.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I'm sorry if I was short with you before.
Not a problem. Like I said, I know how it feels.
Without your prisoner, you are not welcome here. Your possession and your payment are being loaded onto the next shuttle leaving the planet. Goodbye, Wookiee!
This is unacceptable. What happened here, soldier?
My lord, we believe there may have been a bomb planted on Captain Sivill's ship. Lord Angrel says it's the work of Republic spies. He says they're ready reneging on the peace treaty.
Is that what Lord Angrel says? Interesting.
Lieutenant Tavis, Master Orgus, we welcome your arrival.
Rather than our arrival, General, We need to discuss why you're not preparing for departure.
We missed the deadline waiting for Fortress to free some of our captured soldiers, and we've been stuck here ever since.
If the deadline wasn't met, Imperial forces are authorized.
We're already well aware of that, Isby.
Frankly, as far as we are concerned now, the battle's still in full swing.
These are the last. Take them out.
Fortress, we need to talk.
Master?
We cannot afford for the conflict on Balmorra to continue.
But Master, surely you realize the treaty is just another Sith trick.
That may be, but we are Jedi. We have to at least try to establish peace. This isn't open to debate. You will leave Balmorra. Your presence here will only prolong the fighting. We have a similar situation on Dantooine. The troops refuse to withdraw with their commander. You can go help rein in the fighting there.
I still think I should be in charge. Dantooine was assigned to me and Master Darnala. Before the attack on the envoy, of course.
Lieutenant Tavis has the rank and the experience. Follow his lead, and the three of you should have that situation cleaned up in no time. Hopefully, I can turn things around here.
You ready to go, Fortress?
I'll take my own ship. I need time to meditate on recent events.
May the Force be with you both.
So I guess it's just the two of us, Satele?
I guess so, Lieutenant.
I will be traveling with you as well, Master Jedi. My assignment is unchanged. Excuse me, Master Zim, but I have a message regarding the attack on the envoy. It's from Commander Lesel.
So she has returned from Dantooine. What is the message?
She says she has information if you will meet her near the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
Master Zim, I came as soon as I got your message.
My message?
I'm the one with the messages. Remember me, Commander?
Yes. The bounty hunter I made the mistake of hiring on Dantooine. But why would you possibly follow me back here?
To tell you that you should have used something stronger than concussive ordnance. No score to settle with you, Jedi. My message for you is from one of your former colleagues.
Put down the blaster, then. You can give me the message after I've placed you under arrest.
I was doing you a favor, but have it your way. I promised Master Darnala I'd tell you about the Sith Lord who ordered an attack on the envoy. I tried. So I think that fulfills my obligation. I have other business to attend to now. There's my cue to leave. Doubt I'll be coming back here anytime soon.
Lieutenant Tavis, by the terms of the treaty, we must inform the Imperial officials before we enter Dantooine's airspace.
And give them time to set up a welcoming committee? No way, droid. Here, I'm activating the autopilot. Stay here and make sure nothing goes wrong.
You wish to talk, Lieutenant?
I was thinking, after this mission, what if we took a few days off? Just the two of us.
That does sound nice, but Tavis, I'm a Jedi.
Lieutenant Tavis, we've arrived at Dantooine. You must retake the controls.
I don't need the Force to sense your feelings, Satele. I'm just saying, think about it. Welcome, Lieutenant Tavis. We've been waiting. Senator Amris has troubling news.
Major Dial is correct. Jedi Master Zim and Commander Lesel were killed here yesterday, apparently in conjunction with a bombing in the Senate Tower.
Master Zim? He's been at the head of the Jedi Council for years.
Do we know who's responsible?
Security believes it was Imperial assassins, but the investigation is still underway.
The peace treaty is falling apart, Senator.
We need this treaty, Major, and your withdrawal from Dantooine. I hope Lieutenant Tavis has better luck convincing you. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I have made up my mind. This treaty isn't going to last, and we can still win the fight here. We are not leaving.
I understand, Major. Truth is, at this point, I can't honestly try to dissuade you.
What? Have you forgotten why we're here?
Look at the facts, Satele. The Imperials attacked the envoy, and now they're terrorizing Coruscant. Senator Amris is confused. The Senate will probably overturn the treaty by tomorrow if we just sit tight.
Sit tight? Then what are we even doing here?
Good point. I'm headed back to the ship to contact Orgus. I'll wait there until you've come into grips with reality.
There is still hope for peace, Major. Once Jedi Knight Fortress Gaul arrives, we should sit down for a proper discussion.
Fortress arrived hours ago. We spoke briefly, and like the lieutenant, he agreed that we should stay. He's already out doing reconnaissance now.
We can't afford to be divided right now, General.
But withdrawing would open us up to Imperial attack.
It's a risk we have to take. Otherwise, the Republic becomes the aggressor here. If you refuse to withdraw, you will be branded.
Emergency holo communication for Master Augustin in room 52.
Senator Amris, I believe we are making progress.
A more important situation has arisen, something I'm only comfortable giving to you. We have a suspect in Master Zim's murder and the Senate Tower bombing. It's a bounty hunter named Braden. We tracked his ship to Nar Shaddaa, but I need you to go there and bring him in. He may have just been seeking revenge. If so, the peace still has a chance. We need to find out.
I understand. I'll leave right away.
Angral.
Lieutenant Tavis, I'm glad that I caught you. Do you know where Satele is?
She's probably still arguing with Major Dale.
I need your help, Lieutenant. Can you come to the ruins of the old Jedi Enclave?
Why? What's going on, Fortress?
Something I can't discuss on an unsecured channel. I'll send the coordinates and explain when you get here.
Were you just spying on me?
Under the terms of the treaty, it is my duty to ensure compliance.
Just not buying that anymore.